Hi, my name is Tim. I actually go by the username Tifftwinkle on social media. I'm a content creator. So my name, funnily enough, I actually came up with it one night when I was actually talking with my partner about I want to do this more often as like not so much like a career thing, and I was just like, I need a name that would stand out and like is unique. So I actually got what my mum was going to call me before if I was actually going to be a girl, which was actually Tiffany or Tiff. So I then wanted something that would represent something neutral, but like I could use it as a drag name if I ever did drag in the future. So we ended up with the twinkle part because it makes a lot of sense, and I just started rolling with the Tifftwinkle idea, and now that's my current name and logo and that. So that's how this all came about, just by my mum almost calling me a girl instead of a guy. So, as some of you may know, I'm a content creator. What does that mean? It means I'm actually dabbling at both cosplay and videography. So half the time at convention, I will always have my rig set up so that I can always vlog, show people what happens in a day. Especially for YouTube nowadays, I love to show people who are like me, where we love to wear makeup, fashion that is technically not suited for my gender, but I will wear it because it makes me happy. And even with cosplaying, I love to cosplay as characters from my favorite games, my favorite shows, whatever the case may be. I always love to do that. It brings a sort of happiness to it. And that's why I love doing this content creation stuff. It makes everything so much better for me. So, my hobby, pretty much, well, let's be real, I've actually only been doing content creation for a couple of years now. It's more of a slow build up to what I'm hoping to achieve in the future. The reason that I started it actually was the fact that I wanted people to see what it's like for a person like me to go to like a con or to get ready or to go out even in, like, because it all basically stemmed off me cosplaying anyhow. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna expand on that and make it so that people can see what I do at a con, because it's all different for every single person. As for the cosplaying side of it, I've been cosplaying for almost 7 years now. I started from like a basic like Sailor Mercury cosplay. I didn't even know that I was gonna turn into being this person that I am today. So it's just helped me expand on what I want to do as a person and what I am as a person. That's why I do the content creation. I do cosplay. It makes me happy as a person. It's part of the reason why I've been cosplaying now. I've met my friends through cosplay. It's helped me as a person grow. I'm no longer shy, and that's why I love this stuff so much. My favorite thing about cosplaying, I guess my most favorite thing about it is the fact that I get to dress up as the character that I love to be, or like I see in a game, or I see in a TV show, or an anime even, and I'm just like, I want to cosplay as that character because they're either cool, they've got a cool costume, they've got something unique about them, and it just works. I think my most prominent thing that I loved as a cosplayer was my two, I think, well-known cosplays. It was there's a parody of Sailor Moon, but a male version, and I did that for like 4 or 5 years, and it's like one of my most consistent cosplays. The second one being Star Guardian Ezreal from League of Legends, which everyone now sees me as because I've pretty much worn the hell out of that. Did it for PAX, did it for everything. It just brings a smile to my face to see people wanting to get photos, they see my costume, and it's like, wow, I've actually like done something right for once, as opposed to like just doing a basic cosplay. So, favorite thing about being a YouTuber, so with this guy, honestly, the most favorite thing about being a YouTuber now, it's actually brought out new skills for me to learn that I didn't have to go to university to do. I went to university and that for games development and games design and that. So I knew nothing about film. I knew like maybe a smidge. It was only when I decided I wanted to learn more about YouTube and how to start filming videos and that with a camera like this, because I always bring this wherever I go. I always have it set up in the event that I want to film. It helps a lot learning these skills. Like, I didn't know anything about like shutter speed, aperture, and all this other stuff, and how it plays out to when you film stuff. And just seeing the content that I've created so far makes me push further, and it's kind of like I want to see how far I can go. I want to push myself as a person or as a content creator. It makes me want to actually physically go out and film stuff. Like today, I'm also filming a vlog as well, so it makes me always go, hey, let's do this. I want to see where this takes me. There's a lot of people that actually give me inspiration as a cosplayer. I guess my biggest one, seeing her and how she handles her cosplays, is definitely Stella Chu. I've been following her for a while. She does incredible work, and like seeing her Ari tales when she did all 9 of them, that was like incredible. It's another one that she's done. She did Imp Mercy, I think it was, or Devil Mercy. It was the Mercy with the purple aesthetic part, and it was like the wings. God damn. Who gives me inspiration as a YouTuber and like a content creator? I guess I do have 2 people in mind when it comes to just makeup in general or like content creation. One of them is Jeffree Star. I know this is a controversial thing, but this is subject to everyone's opinion. Honestly, I just love how he handles his format, his makeup brands, and also like he just goes out being him. He is a YouTuber as well, so he obviously films stuff that he does in his day-to-day life, whether it's get ready looks or goes out and like tours around or something like that. But yeah, it definitely does bring a bit of inspiration. Another person that inspired me a lot is a YouTuber named Peter Mckinnon, because he used to be a photographer, but then he started doing video work, and it kind of like him explaining a lot of stuff as well, that kind of helped me with what I do now, because even though he's a Canon user and I'm a Sony user, he explains everything in general as a whole for every sort of thing that you do, and that's why it inspires me a lot, especially nowadays. So as a cosplayer, I've actually got 3 in mind that I've worked with before, and they are incredible. One of them, he's a longtime friend. His name's Mario. He does incredible work. I don't know, I'll probably send a photo to Jamie of one of the shots he did at MadFest, but he does incredible work. He makes you feel good. Another, like, we would just chill. He would make it relaxing. It wasn't stressful like other photographers that I've worked with in the past. He just makes it an enjoyable experience. Second photographer being Mume. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, even if we don't shoot, it doesn't matter. I'll find a way to find another day to shoot, or even my girlfriend. Even we just love how he makes it relaxing as well. It's just like Mario. Like we can talk about stuff, we can joke about stuff, and then he will direct us. He'll just be like, all right, let's do this. Let's get some photos done, and it always is a fun experience. We're not going to mention any experiences about that. Bit PG. And thirdly is actually a photographer. I did a quick brief photo shoot with that Neko event, MPZR Photography. I think his name's Zach. It was my profile picture that I had up for quite a while, where it was like the blue and the purple like fog. That was at the Neko night, and I was just like, that is the most incredible thing I've ever seen, considering he was in such a confined space as well. Because like it would have only had maybe like 10 feet or something like that. It was tiny. It was very small. Even though it was so brief, the look that he got with it was just like, you did that without even trying. That's incredible. I want to see what you would actually do as no time limit, just go for it, man. Cosplay Disasters, oh boy. I've got too many to tell, honestly, but I think like one of my most recent ones was MadFest. It was partly the reason as to, as I said on one of my videos, I said I didn't vlog MadFest. That was actually part of the reason. I was getting ready, and my makeup, I did not get any part of it right at all, and it was just a horrendous experience. I literally canned it like halfway getting ready, and I was just like, no, I'm out. I can't do this. A big disaster with a prop, however, my gauntlet that I wore, so it's a pretty sizable gauntlet. It's not tiny by any means. Actually got damaged by a kid. So the actual piece that it was held together with, it actually broke off. I was very upset at the time, but I didn't obviously take it out on the kid or anything. I was super annoyed. I was just like, nah, I can't do this, which is unfortunate, but it's a it's a malfunction nonetheless, and it kind of just put me in a terrible mood for the day, so I can't really help that. But you know what? I learned from that experience. Now I know not to do that, so keep that in mind. As a cosplayer, future goals? Nah, I'm kidding. Future goals as a cosplayer, I'm not too fussed about if I make it big as a cosplayer. I'm just more, I want to tackle big projects in the future, so like a couple of them I've got coming up, one of them being Vi from League of Legends, so I will have the actual gauntlets. That's probably like a future goal for me in terms of I want to accomplish something big. I want to be able to accomplish something and say, I did that as a person, be proud of that work, or at least be proud of it that I've done something, but I can improve on it. That's the biggest thing that I always have as a cosplayer in general. Future goals as a content creator. I'm doing this as a I don't really care if I get big as a content creator, as like a YouTuber or Instagrammer or whatever the case may be. I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for if I can at least help one person who's just like me in terms of they're confused, or you know they're not understanding, or they just want like help with other things. As long as I've helped one person is like a thing that I strive for. If I get big as a YouTuber, so be it. I'm not gonna let that be the be all and end all for me as a person. I don't believe in fame in that. I just believe in helping other people, and that's what I strive to for the future. If I can at least help like one person. So. Oh boy, my biggest thing that I can always say is just cosplay whatever you want. Honestly, don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody tell you, you can't cosplay as a girl, you can't cosplay as this or that, or whatever the case may be. I've had that all throughout my cosplay career, or not really career, but just, you know, in general. Cosplayed as Stocking from Panty and Stocking. I'm a guy, I'm 6 foot, I'm buff, but I still cosplayed as a girl, and it worked. Okay, so don't let nothing stop you as a person who you want to be. I would rather see someone attempt to at least cosplay as a girl. It doesn't matter if you know makeup or not. I'd rather see someone be happy than as opposed to be miserable and say, oh no, but I shouldn't cosplay as a girl. It's not right, or this and that. And it's just like, who cares? Just do it. It's as simple as that. Being a content creator, what's the best advice I can give? Don't start with this! You don't need... No, well, actually, no, that's actually a true statement. You don't need something like this. The only reason that I got this in the first place was the fact that I wanted to learn how to use a camera. I wanted to learn how to, you know, worry about aperture, focus, that sort of stuff. I wanted to actually learn as a skill on the side, because I want to be able to at least put on like my resume, hey, I know how to operate a camera if I ever needed to change jobs for whatever, or whatever the case may be. It's a valuable skill to have. But if you're going to start out as a content creator, I've slowly worked off how I've gotten this. So like the camera, the lens, that it's taken me all this time to actually work to where it is now. You could even start with a phone, like just a phone and hang on, he's got this over here, I want this. You can use like a small little tripod like this. So like, we're currently live streaming at the moment, but that's all you need. You just need something like that to be able to start filming yourself with. You don't necessarily need all this equipment. The only reason that I've got it is the fact that I want to be able to challenge myself. I want to be able to push myself even further as a person who loves this stuff daily. So my advice, just start out with your phone. That's all you need. When you get better and you get followers on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, then slowly get stuff. That's my best advice. All I have to say is thanks for Mume for having me on his channel today. I actually really enjoyed doing this as a fellow like content creator, but also like a cosplayer as well on YouTube. It's so refreshing. Now, if you want to find me on my social medias, I will have them, but basically I'm Tifftwinkle on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube, so please come watch the shenanigans that I have gotten up to in the past with all my vlogs and that. But as always, I'm gonna sign out now, so I really hope that you enjoyed listening to my answers and, you know, watching all this stuff. It's always great fun. So we're signing out now. Thanks for having me, Mume.